Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's reading vlog. Don't look at me like that, I need to take it in small doses. Flashbacks. I knew a fantasy would be my first 5-star. I just kinda did not expect that it would be this book. I'm already having quite a great time. The sun. This book is given what I expected xoxo to give. 1, 2, 3 blankets. As of late, fantasy has become my favorite genre out of all, and since the beginning of the year, I have been reading not the best books. All of them have been mediocre, to say the least. So I wanted to come back to my comfort genre and mood read for a week, but specifically fantasy. I'm currently reading A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I am not that far into, I started it yesterday, and I'm now on chapter 3 in part 2. Honestly, I already have high hopes for the book, and I'm already obsessed with the world and even kind of with our main character. Basically, the main premise is that our main character can travel between different Londons. There are 4 Londons in total: red, white, grey, and once upon a time there also was a black. And Cal can travel through all these Londons because he is one of not many people who are still able to do that. I know later on we're supposed to meet our other main character, but I am yet to read that. So for now, I'm only following Cal. I decided to start this book because Maddie has been raving about this series for quite some time now, and her videos have finally convinced me to pick up this series, so I'm expecting a great time, and I'm already having quite a great time. So let's go, continue reading, and have amazing time. We meet in my bed yet again. It is almost 11 p.m. right now. It's very late and I'm not gonna be able to read a lot because unfortunately tomorrow I have a very early doctor's appointment. I have not read much today. I read maybe like a max of 10 pages. Unfortunately, I was very busy, but let's read maybe for like 20 minutes, maybe half an hour right now because I'm just so excited. That's sad. It is a couple of days later. I haven't been reading as much as I was hoping I would, unfortunately. Not for the reasons that I'm not liking the book. I'm having an amazing time with it, but I just haven't had as much time as I would want that I could spare on reading, so the book has been moving slow. But today I actually read quite a bit and I am having such an amazing time. Unfortunately, I did read the blurb on the Goodreads about what the book was gonna be about, and only now that I'm like 55% through, I got past what was revealed in that blurb on Goodreads. And that's why I prefer to go into my books blind, because I don't understand why we need to spoil literally half of the book. Anyways, nonetheless, I'm having an amazing time following Cal and Lila. They are amazing characters. I love them so much. And I already had a shocking moment today, which I kind of saw coming like a page before it happened, but still that broke my heart a little bit and it was really sad. I can't wait to read more to see what happens because now both of our characters are going on a little mission to do something in order to save the world. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. Hopefully everything's gonna be fine with them. I mean, there are 2 more books in this trilogy, so I'm assuming everything's gonna be fine. But who knows? Everything can happen literally. I've got some tangerine with me, mandarin, cuties. Honestly, I have no idea how these are called, like little oranges, because everyone I ask, like native speakers, they call them the different names, so I have no idea how do you call these. I feel like so far this book is giving what I expected Six of Crows to give, because I unfortunately did not like this book. I'm eating this one up though. I don't know why it is. It's just like the magic, the characters, the vibes, everything. I was really expecting that one to give that, but unfortunately it did not do that for me, so I'm really excited that I like this one. Let me tell you something. I have 5-star feelings, I fear. Not to jinx it or anything, but I'm having such an amazing time with it. And I literally cannot stop reading. I've been sat there reading the whole morning and I only now have 2 parts left. Part 13 and part 14. Okay, you can see that because of the sun. The sun is absolutely insane today. I barely have anything left in the book, so I'm definitely gonna go and finish it right now. So I think let's go and finish it together. I love them so much. I'm scared. They're so cute. I love this book so much. Hey guys, it is a couple of hours later. I'm currently in the middle of studying French, so I thought I'd give my final thoughts and my review on A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I wanted to kind of sit on my rating because I feel like when it is the right book at the right time, I tend to give off 5 stars too easily. But in this time that I was thinking, nothing changed, and A Darker Shade of Magic is a 5-star. And not only is it a 5-star, it is the first 5-star of 2026. I knew a fantasy would be my first 5-star. I just kind of did not expect that it would be this book. It was absolutely perfect. I loved it so much. I loved the writing style, and I knew I loved V. Schwab's writing style, but in this book I feel like it was slightly different to The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue, which, yeah, makes sense, but it was still incredible, and I loved our characters. They were absolutely amazing and adorable. I don't know, they were just so good, and I cannot wait to read more of them in the second book in this series. I think it's called A Gathering of Shadows. So yeah, Overall, amazing book. Definitely pick the series up if you still haven't, because it definitely deserves all the hype that it got. And I'm just so excited to continue my journey with V.E. Schwab. But that's not the book that I will be picking up next, because I will be starting The Will of the Many by James Islington. This book is on my January TBR, which the previous one wasn't. Don't look at me like that. And I've heard nothing but incredible things about this book, and I am just so excited to start. Kinda scared because I've heard that like the first 200 pages are pretty slow and you do not understand what the hell's going on. But since I'm done with my finals, I'm done with university, the only thing that now trains my brain is me studying French, but that's not that much. So I think I have the brain capacity for this book. I'm gonna study a little bit more because I am yet to hit my goal for today. So I'll check in with you later when I'm gonna be starting the book and also when I have my initial thoughts. I was just waiting for like 20 minutes to film. The lighting was great, but my neighbors were drilling something, so it was super loud. So now I don't have the lighting. It was a gorgeous golden hour. Not anymore. Anyways, hey guys, it's been 3 or 4 days since I last talked to you. And that is for the reason that I was not reading as much as I was hoping I would. The weekends have been pretty busy for me. I had a pretty hectic schedule and I didn't really read much. And yesterday we did not have electricity for a grand total of 12 hours. Yeah. Yesterday and today felt like a fever dream. And again, I was not reading as much. I spent the majority of my time on phone, and that's with me not having TikTok. Yeah, and that is not because I'm not enjoying the book, The Will of the Many. I'm actually very much enjoying it. It's an amazing book and I love the writing. I love where the story is going, even though I don't fully understand what's gonna happen, but I'm very excited to find out. It's just that I feel like this book is not the type of book that you can binge. At least personally for me, I definitely cannot binge it. I need to take it in small doses. And so I've been taking these small doses and I'm not even halfway through. And I was hoping I would finish this book yesterday. Did not happen, and it's definitely not gonna happen in the near future. I am currently almost on part 2. So I'm just finishing part 1 and I think I'm on the last chapter of that part. I will be reading more today, because like I said, I'm excited and I love the book. I love the story. I love our main character. He is amazing. He's adorable. And he's definitely the main character who you like reading about. My book is lagging. Thank you very much. Anyways, I cannot tell you what page I'm on because it's still not loaded, but I am not halfway through. Almost, but not quite. That being said, I want to go read more. Maybe a little bit later because we finally got electricity. Even if it's barely there, literally almost not here at all. But I'll take what I have. I'm gonna go study, I think, maybe. I'll see you later. Maybe when I have some... I'll see you later when I have some other updates or that we can read together, because I would love to do like a 30-minute or an hour reading sprint in order to see how many pages I can read, so I can evaluate how long it's gonna take me to finish this book. I'm gonna go because they are fucking annoying me. I want to see how much I can read in 30 minutes. I'm currently sitting under 1, 2, 3 blankets because even though the central heating is back, it's yet to heat all my room. So I'm cozy. I've got my book. I'm currently on page 226 out of 688. Let's set the timer and let's begin. I made it to page page 256, which means that I read exactly 30 pages. So I am reading at my normal speed, the speed that I usually read fantasy books with, especially if they're more on like complicated side, you know, not like romanticies, but actually high fantasy, which means that in an hour I would have read 60 pages. I need to know this number because I like to evaluate how long it's gonna take me to read it, because unlike on Kindle, Pocketbook does not have this feature where it tells you how much time you have left in a chapter and how much time you have left in a book. I am so liking the book. We finally got to part 2. So this is now in the academy. He just got here and there's already some stuff going on. And I'm so excited to learn more about the academy, about all the other characters that will be in this book, and more about this, as he also learns stuff about academy and also other stuff that he has to learn about. I'm trying to be very vague without spoiling anything, but I'm really liking the book. I can't wait to continue. I'm gonna go have dinner and then I'm gonna read some more. Sat here reading. I'm now halfway through the book, and what I've been thinking is that, what's his name? Calidus reminds me so much of Kitai from the Poppy War trilogy. They're both super smart, strategically thinking, they are loyal. Obviously, they're friends with our main characters in both these books, in these series, and some other things that I cannot mention because that's gonna be both spoilers for both these series, but they are so similar. And also Aiden, he is very similar to Neja, also from the Poppy War trilogy. I'm not gonna elaborate on that because spoilers, yeah, we don't like those, but they are so similar, and I'm like reading them and now I start imagining them like I was imagining those characters while reading that trilogy. I just randomly remembered that like half a year ago I finished the Poppy War trilogy, and now flashbacks. As for the book itself, I am really enjoying it so far. I am reading it so freaking slowly. I don't remember the last time I talked to you, but it's been a while. Let's just say it's been a while. I'm hoping to read more tonight, but I'm definitely not going to be reading like that much. I want to finish this book by the end of the week. So I have 4 days left because it's Thursday right now. So I'm gonna go read, have some good time, because I'm definitely having an amazing time with this book, especially after what I've just read and what just happened and what was uncovered and what the characters talked about, basically. I'm really excited to continue reading. Books this slowly is that I don't remember when was the last time I talked to you, and I don't remember what I said specifically, but nonetheless, I am now on chapter 64, I think, and I have 100 pages left in the book, which sounds crazy because that means that I will be finishing the book today. I'm scared for what's about to come because we got to the point, the like low-key main point, and it now feels like Hunger Games, and I'm scared because I know some people are gonna die, and because our main character finally has some like friendships or other relationships, like alliances, I'm scared. I am genuinely terrified for what's about to come, and I feel so bad already for the main character, even though nothing yet happened. I mean, I just got to the point where something happened. Something not pleasant at all. And even though I've been reading this book, I don't even know for how long. I think it's been more than like 10 days, maybe it's been like 2 weeks, because I really didn't have much time to be reading it, but now that it's almost over, I almost don't want it to end. I mean, I know there is the second book, and it's even bigger than this one. I'm gonna go finish the book, Maybe not in one sitting because I don't think I can mentally be able to do that. And I want to film my reactions to the end because they're crazy. Everyone seems to be having crazy reactions to the ending. So I think I want to document that as well. Now I gotta go and hide because there is a drone, Russian fucking drone, flying across my neighborhood. So goodbye. The thing is, I suspected this is gonna happen, but it still hurts. Hey guys, I thought while you're watching me update my reading journal, I would give you my final thoughts and my review of The Will of the Many by James Islington. If you couldn't already guess, this book was indeed a 5-star, so this reading vlog was very much successful. 2 books read, 2 5-stars, that's absolutely amazing. And quite frankly, I enjoyed pretty much everything in The Will of the Many. The only thing that bothered me was me, because I read this book in the span of 11 days. That is very much, even for me. I'm not that slow of a reader, even though, yeah, I'm not fast. But that does not mean that I did not enjoy the book, because it was absolutely phenomenal. I don't remember the last time I read such an amazing book that has such a unique premise, amazing characters, world building, magic, everything was absolutely stunning. I liked following Viz because he was very interesting main character and I loved learning about this world and the academy and stuff that he had to learn about alongside him. And overall, he was smart, funny, and just an amazing guy. Whenever there are animals involved in the book, or some animalistic characters, if you may, I absolutely eat it up, and I always feel more connection towards the book if animals are involved. And there was an animal. Yeah, it was towards the ending of the book, but still. And I did guess one thing with this animal, and I'm happy about it. The ending went absolutely crazy. James Islington, when I catch you, I loved that character so much, and it honestly broke my heart very much. And the betrayal, I absolutely do not know why that character would do what they did. And I can't wait to read The Strength of the Few to find out, because I'm pretty sure it's not as it seems. I'm pretty sure there will be a good explanation, or at least I hope so. If you're contemplating reading this book, please set aside all your worries and finally get to it, because it is amazing. I know the year has only started, but
this book definitely is the best book I've read so far this year. And with this reading vlog has actually come to an end. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog. If you've read these books, please let me know your thoughts on them. I would really love to chat with you in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!